If you want to make a difference on city streets, then the Yamaha Booster is a very interesting proposition in the electric bike segment. The Japanese company, consistent with the new reality of electric mobility, produces an impressive electric moped with a special appearance and technology, although the whole project belongs to the electric two-wheeler Isimo of Fantic Motor. Of course, the destination of the Booster is to conquer the big cities, and not only, and as we mentioned before, the whole idea is based on the Isimo where Fantic Motor revealed it in 2018, strongly reminiscent of classic mopeds with pedals. Yamaha and Fantic work closely together, and the Booster is the result of this, where it has a particularly impressive style and one can definitely confuse it with a scooter. The frame is made of aluminium and feels like the wide 20 by 4-inch wheels. Yamaha has installed its own electric motor where maximum power is at 250 watts, while torque is around 75 Nm. But the positive thing is that two versions are available, with the basic one where it is the most powerful, reaching a top speed of 45 km per hour, while the second version, called Booster Easy, the top speed is lower at 25 km per hour, and this is done so that the driving license is not necessary, license plates, etc. As with all electric bikes, the battery is the necessary element to transmit energy to the electric motor, and Yamaha has fitted the basic version with a removable battery of 36 volts and 630 watt-hours. The range according to Yamaha ranges from 50 to 110 kilometers, and of course the riding style and performance settings have a catalytic role in achieving the stated range. In the Booster Easy version there is a slight difference in range, since with the same battery a total range of 60 to 120 kilometers is announced, depending on the performance setting and the way of use. There are plenty of options for adjusting the performance of the electric motor, such as Plus Eco, Standard, High, and Auto. As you can see, the Plus Eco setting is the one that achieves the highest range, while the High aims for the highest performance. But what makes a special impression is that it also has pedals, and in fact there are not only mopeds there to remind us, but they are also fully functional. This means that if at some point the rider runs out of battery, then he has the ability to activate zero mode, and thus the Booster can move exclusively with pedaling, something very useful not only if the rider does not have a charged battery, but will also be able to do some kind of training. Another useful mode is walk assist, where it allows the rider to push the Booster more easily with his hands in some places where riding is not allowed. The overall design style of the Booster is contemporary and attractive, and at the back there is also a rack that makes it practical. It has LED lights, while the rider is informed by a 2.8-inch screen where it displays data on battery level, available range, which of the power modes is selected, clock, odometer, as well as calorie consumption, riding time, etc. There is also connectivity with the Bluetooth mobile medium to connect to the appropriate fitness applications for mobile phones. Note that the screen for Booster Easy is a little smaller, with a dimension of 1.7 inches, while there is no possibility of connecting to mobile phones. But what audience is Booster intended for? Surely young people will prefer it for the modern perspective it offers, since it is sure to catch the eye, while the Booster version with the top speed of 45 km per hour or 28 miles per hour gives the necessary agility that young people always love on two wheels. However, this does not mean that older people will not prefer it, since it has all the necessary settings to fit every body type. With a price close to €3,500, it is quite affordable for a large mass of buyers, and all this with the big name of Yamaha that decorates the moped. Of course, competition is particularly strong, and for this reason large companies are trying to differentiate themselves in design and practice by creating constructions that will be acceptable to a wide range of consumers.